remark of the Professor A. Sri Kumar, Department of Green Energy Technology, I would like to welcome you, sir, to deliver a welcome address.
Respected Director of Studies, Professor Ketranikarasu, Dean Madanji School of Green Energy Technologies, and Professor Karthik Selvakumar, and my esteemed faculty colleagues, distinguished guests from ISHRAE, and all other resource persons, students, research scholars, and ladies and gentlemen. So a very good morning to all, and a warm welcome to this event. On behalf of the Department of Green Energy Technology, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome each and one for this important function. So we are marking the opening of ISHRAE Students Chapter today. It is a proud moment of the Department of Green Energy Technology. At the outset, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome our distinguished guest, Professor Taranikaresu. Sir has kindly agreed to be with us to this important program, and his presence here today makes this program a significant one. And through this ISHRAE chapter, so it opens avenues for our students to connect your classroom learning with professional practice, and also will come to know the cutting-edge technologies in HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And also, you will get an opportunity to connect with so many experts available in the country and abroad through this chapter. So you utilize this opportunity and make best out of it and participate actively, and let this be the beginning of a meaningful journey that will shape your professional career. So once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to everyone present here. Let us make this program a memorable and inspiring start of this ISHRAE Students Chapter at Pondicherry University. Thank you all.
To symbolize the dispelling of the darkness and ushering of knowledge, we now proceed with the lighting of lamp.
Vanakkam Pondicherry. It's my indeed privilege and pleasure to be here at Pondicherry, and it's a very heartful of pleasure inaugurating such a innovative chapter in this Pondicherry land and the education island. We can see that there is the eastern side, the Bay of Bengal. So I should say the western side is the another Bay of Bengal with the full of knowledge. So with the addition of this chapter, I think Pondicherry University will have a feather in their cap adding values, impacting the society, serving across India, building the strong Atmanirbhar project across the Indians. So, welcome all students to this great chapter. So, which will you have a very fantastic ride across your journey of studies, and even after your studies, where you could incorporate this knowledge in the industries, and industry will teach out the entire problems to you, and you could give a solution provided to that. This is the expectation of these current scenarios and the world in the next half a decades. So the students, it will be a very fantastic journey for you again to be in this chapter and enrich your skills and solving the real world problems. Once again, I welcome you all, and thanks for the opportunity extended to ISHRAE and the team members to the Pondicherry University, establishing the very great heritage chapter to accelerate and flag in a very great manner. Thanks, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. It's our great privilege to welcome Professor K. Taranikar, sir, Director SCI and ARA, Pondicherry University, to deliver a presidential address. Your leadership and vision have been instrumental in shaping the mind. We are honored your presence. Please, sir.
Respected Dean, Madandi School of Green Energy Technology, Pondicherry University, Professor B.M. Jafar Ali, and Head of the Department of Green Energy Technology, and the President of ISHRAE Puducherry Subchapter, Mr. A. Tyagarajan, and Mr. B. Murugavel, Chief Skill Officer, Shield Group, Chennai, and H. Sriram, Student Activity Chair, ISHRAE Puducherry Subchapter, and the faculty in charge of this Pondicherry University ISHRAE Student Chapter, Dr. K. Karthik Selvakumar, and all the faculty members of Green Energy Technology Department, as well as the students and the student members of this ISHRAE. Good morning, everyone. So it is really indeed, I am really happy to be part of this. Actually, Professor, our Vice Chancellor was, he was agreeing to deliver a talk and also inaugurate this. Due to the preoccupation, he could not able to attend, and he advised me to give this presidential address for this history student chapter. So when it comes to the green energy, so you are all students, you must be knowing better than me regarding green energy. So this is becoming every day taking more importance for this green energy, correct? So the recent event is, you can say, this 50% tariff by US on Indian goods. Is it related to anything related to energy? Yes, I am getting from the the teachers and old people side. I would like to see the student one. Is it related to this? Partially. No, it is fully the. What is the reason for 50% tariff? US mentioned, Trump mentioned. Yeah, buying oil from Russia. So since we are buying oil from Russia, he is telling we are only sponsoring war between Ukraine and Russia. Correct? So indirectly he mentioned it is Modi war. Is it true? You are following it, So energy is directly related to science and politics. You cannot get away with this. You should not say, I don't want to know politics about this. It is nothing but, it is the energy is related to business, energy is related to the politics, and the big politics related to the atom bomb, all those things, it is related to energy only. So the world order is changing because of energy. What has happened to Sri Lanka also? It is nothing but the energy related. So whatever the growth, finance, business, everything is energy based. Earlier it was not there before the industrial revolution. If you see the energy demand gap in your, if you go on to Google images for energy demand of world energy consumption, you will see before 1920 it is very flat curve, flat line. But after the industrial revolution only, this has taken important step. So now our economic growth and then business, everything depends upon how much energy we have. So US is very smart. Whatever the energy reserve they have, they are keeping it as such and buying oil from other countries. So they want to use other countries' oil, but they don't want to use much of their oil. And interestingly, we are buying oil from the Russia. In approximately 1920s, our import was in single digit from Russia. Now it is almost 35%. So that's why they got annoyed. But whatever we buy from them, crude oil, we are refining it and selling it to the other countries. US is one of the country who is buying from us, even though they have the very good resources. So you can understand the business as well as politics behind this energy. So it is not only science, technology, the business as well as the politics also involved. So whatever the chapter, it is mainly on heating, refrigerating and air conditioning engineers, but it is directly it is related to energy. Your department is green energy. So this chapter should concentrate on those things. It is not only the science, engineering. You should be able to concentrate other than whatever the science and technology they teach in your syllabus. Bring industry people whenever you have organize any the talk, invited talk, bring industry people and tell them to give a talk on the other than the syllabus whatever it is there. Even whatever I told the business, how energy and business, energy and startups, energy and incubation, energy and war. So then you will anything you read as a story, it will be very interesting. Anything you read like a science knowledge, very conservative teaching, then it will be getting bored. Correct? So this chapter should act as the bridge between the real syllabus knowledge and whatever the secondary knowledge we require for your energy related one. This is you can take the opportunity of this. Second thing is, you can also think of, with the help of faculty members, whether we can have any weekly or periodically, monthly or bi-monthly issue. You can bring about whatever related to this. You can discuss with them. And our university, we don't have the press. EGC recently they stopped giving any support for the press, because when I was in Delhi University was having the press. Whatever the money they spend on the press, but whatever they make out of this, if you compare this, the investment for press is more compared to whatever the real work if you want to do it. That's why UGC stopped now, and we can outsource it. Suppose if you want to start a bi-monthly magazine or monthly magazine or quarterly magazine. You can start it, and university you can outsource it and you can reimburse it, or you can start your own account, bank account, and using this you can think of it. It's not very nowadays in the digital era. It is not very difficult. It is only idea. If you want to have a magazine, you can think whether it is the quarterly magazine or half-yearly magazine. But if you have that idea, then you can. It is. You don't think it is again. Teachers will come and then give the knowledge to you. It is your baby now. They will only help you to assemble this and make out of this. But otherwise, you have to take care, because we always feel that students do better than us. Students organize better than the faculties, the adults. So that's why, because creativity is more when it comes to the students. So you think on those lines how the new initiative can be done. You can also think of other chapters, how they are doing. You can start attending this chapter also. So you should always think of better than other chapters, because ours is the one is Central University, and we have a special department for energy. So this gives us strength to concentrate more on these titles like this field, like heating, refrigerating, air conditioning, and other energy related one. So you can even think of having a journal, how to start the journal, how to get the ISSN numbers. This everything, it is not very difficult nowadays. So then it will be a milestone for your career here. These are all, there's a skill development, how to write a paper, how to conduct a workshop, how to conduct the conferences, all those things. It is a high time you have to have. This will definitely help you, the organizational skills of your wherever you go. So with this, I really thank the Pondicherry University Department of Green Energy Technology and Indian Society for Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers, Pondicherry subchapter, for organizing this inauguration and also starting the ISHRAE students chapter at Pondicherry University. So I really assure that definitely this will be very good the chapter which will bring more outcome in this field. So with these few words, thank you one and all for inviting me. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating word. It's a time to great honor to welcome Mr. A. Trahirajan, President, ISHRAE Pondicherry Subchapter, to deliver an inaugural address. Please, sir.
Good morning, one and all. So I feel special to me. I am standing here because while I am doing my PG in next campus, Pondicherry Engineering College, I used to come here for this library to download the journal, refer my books for my project works. So it's special for me. So on the outset, I would like to thank Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, Registrar, Director Sir, Dean, Madanjit Singh School of Green Energy Technology, and Head of the Department and faculty member to initiate this process of starting ISHRAE student chapter in Pondicherry University. Especially I thank Karthik Selumar sir, who is instrumental to start this ISHRAE student chapter. So anyone, have you gone through what is ISHRAE? What are the benefits you are getting through ISHRAE? Anyone gone through the website? Any idea regarding what ISHRAE doing? So let me brief something. So ISHRAE was founded in 1981 in New Delhi with eminent members of 18 members, academician, industries, everything. It's a replica of ISHRAE. They think we will go for Indian standards instead of we are following American Society of Heating, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning business. We have to follow our Indian standard for our country, for our culture, for our climate condition. We have to do some standardization. So that's the objective. They started ISHRAE, Indian Society of Heating, Refrigerating, Air Conditioning Engineers. Okay. Then now we are having slowly footprinting into abroad also. So earlier it's only constrained to our Indian region only. Now they are starting chapter in Bangladesh, Qatar, UAE. So next month they are going to start chapter in Sri Lanka. So they are starting following our standards. So sir said that, professor said that, Tarnikar sir, global order is changing. So we are giving inputs to all the neighboring countries. They are also started following our standards. So then next important thing is energy. Sir told about energy. So in most of the commercial building industries, energy consuming equipment is HVAC, heating, ventilating, air conditioning, refrigerating. These are the four main things consume more electricity energy. So there ISHRAE works. We have standards, we have courses, we have journals, we have job portal for students. We have conduct quiz competition for student members. If you gone through final round, they will place you in a top level company, Hitachi, Carrier, everything. Lot of benefits are there. That will be explained by our students activity chair, Sriram sir. So with this short note, I thank Pondicherry University management and faculty members, student member of ISHRAE Pondicherry subchapter, and I also thank our team members, Pondicherry subchapter team member, to make this happening today. Thank you, Ananda. So we are coming to the main part of today's session. So we will install the student chapter. So now I call upon B. Sudarshan. The general leadership of the chapter is entrusted to you. You will act as chairman of the board of governors, act as a chief executing officer, ex officio, and be a part of all committees. As chief executive of the chapter, it will be your responsibility to see the policy directives of the society and your CWC are carried out. You are the one to whom the members of the chapter can and will direct their criticism of chapter policy and activities, and you must render satisfaction to them all. Service as a chapter president of this society carries with a great honor a real responsibility and lot of hard work. Do you, Sudarshan, promise to fulfill the duties and responsibility of your office as specified in chapter operation manual? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Your responsibility being affirmed indicates your willingness to accept the responsibility being placed upon you by your chapter, your region, and your society. I therefore install you as the duly elected and sworn President of ISHRAE Pondicherry University Student Chapter of ISHRAE Puducherry Subchapter. I remind you that you have capable, willing chapter members to assist you, but the success of the chapter is in your hands. We will now present you other office members of your CWC. Congratulations.
Our industry or any mall or any big building, it's required, without HVAC, there is nothing you can think about it. So HVAC plays a major role in the industry, in the business, in the your day-to-day life. So we all know that we need a AC, right? So how do we manage the AC in a small setup to a bigger scale? I think Pondicherry being a pharma capital, lot of pharma industries are there.
you know that any change in the environmental change or temperature change, it will create a major problem in the process of pharma. Likewise, dairy, likewise, any food industry or any industry which, any process which require ambient temperature, standard temperature has to be managed. So for that, HVAC expertise is very, very important. So as a HVAC or people who are getting into HVAC industry, it's not only like we all think about HVAC means just AC maintenance. It's not about AC maintenance at all. So how do you design? How do you come with optimal setting up the entire ecosystem of your heating, your ventilations, or because today being a green, we are pushing more towards solar or a lot of green energy, right? So how do you bring everything into your design elements, right? So how do you optimize your design? How do you commission it? How do you maintain it? How do you handle it? That's where the success is. So as a HVAC professional, it's not just a maintenance. It's all about, it's a design, commissioning, installation, a project management. So it's a very complex thing. You take a big indoor stadium, it has to be maintained. If you take the big swimming pool, the temperatures has to be maintained, because otherwise it's going to create a lot of problem for the swimmers. So everywhere the heat, refrigeration, whatever you take it, it has to be maintained, it has to be controlled. So you have a lot of scope as a professionals, as a people who are getting into the energy segment. It's going to play. Even if you see EV, how the engines has to be handled with proper technology, because the more it gets heated, you see a lot of fires happening in the engine, right? EV vehicles getting a lot of fires happening and all. So everywhere, because it's all about electronics, right? The more the processor gets heated, things will go for a problem. So everywhere the temperature has to be maintained, handled, and properly designed. That's where the HVAC plays a major role. ISHRAE has a lot of certifications you have to do, and it is internationally accepted, mostly in the Middle East or wherever, the Far East and everywhere, even in India. So use the ISHRAE, your chapter, student chapter. You can think about conducting a lot of programs to understand. A vibrant young team is here. They are ready to help you, to connect with you and provide you. Don't think that sitting in a room is a right job. So if you go to, I have seen a lot of industries myself. It's required a lot of engineers like you to come to the industry to help the industry to grow, because you see your professor also told about the US dictating the sudden problem, because with the political things happening everywhere, we need to be on our own. We have to find a way to sustain ourselves. As a country, I personally see from the industry, with the background I come from, industry requires a lot of students like you, a lot of people like you to come to industry, and industry is ready to provide all the supports. So in that, HVAC is a major industry. As I told you, it from your life to business to any, right from hospital to manufacturing to your wherever you go as a mall or wherever you go, even at home, HVAC play a major role. So it is up to us. How do we take it? How do we put our interest, arrange your, as he said, weekly or monthly seminars? Industry people will come, will give their experience, or they will share their knowledge, or they will share the problems. So even industry can give you a problem to you. If you are open, you can form a small interdisciplinary team. That's what I am talking to a professor, that It's not about only one domain now. Today, industry is not in silos. Every industry or any problem requires everything. One is mechanical, one is electrical, one is electronics, one is whatever, that dynamics or whatever, even IT. So a lot of IT required to put the AI, ML to understand a lot of problems. How do we come up with the solutions? So it's a interdisciplinary for any problem. It is not one solution. There is a multiple solutions. We need the youngsters' creativity and knowledge to take it, because you have more energy than us, where we have so many other problems to handle. So you have a lot of energy, a lot of efforts to put in as a collective team. You can solve the industry problem. That's where we are here. So as ISHRAE, HVAC, whatever it's like, heat, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration, plays a vital role in every part of our life. So there is a big scope as a professionals. Take it seriously. It's not just you come and join here and just go back with some certifications. Again, I'm telling, consistency and the fire in the belly is required to grow. There is a lot of opportunities to grow. It's all in our hand, that students can make it or break it. So with that, I wish you all the best to make use of the ISHRAE chapter, ISHRAE student chapter installed here. We, as a Pondicherry sub-chapter, we are ready to provide all the support. I am part of the student chair. We are ready to extend all our support here. Thank you. Thanks for your.
Now I would like to invite Professor B.M. Jafar Ali, Dean, Masjid School of Green Energy Technology, Pondicherry University, to deliver a felicitation address. Sir, please.
Respected Director of Studies and Innovation, Professor Tarnikarasu, and respected dignitaries here, Mr. A. Tyagarajan, President of ISHRAE, and Mr. B. Murugavel, Chief Skill Officers, and other officers of this ISHRAE chapters, and the man behind this event, Dr. Karthik Selvakumar, and other colleagues. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's a pleasure to have a chapter open. It's one of the chapter in the Pondicherry University's engineering education, which we have taken up very seriously since 2 academic year. Thanks to our visionary director, Professor Tarnikarasu, who has given the direction of NEP-based engineering curriculum. We now have about 6 BTech engineering program. We are in second year of these institutions. I assure you, sir, that by fourth year, there will be about 1,100 engineers, graduates in the university, who shall be benefiting and immensely contributing to this growth of this chapter. So, and many thanks to Dr. Karthik Selvakumar, who is a very dynamic faculty, who brings a lot of engineering vision in terms of many such activities. This is one such of activity. He has many activity on the pipeline in this year, and time is a big constraint for him. I congratulate him for his tireless work, and yeah. So I don't want to take much time between you and this lunch time, and also the precious time of the director. Just a few words about the energy. We have been talking about energy, and energy access is the biggest issue. And to give energy access and energy security, energy saving contributes huge thing. And this ISHRAE, where it connects many of the energy consuming components and the industry, we shall benefit much in terms of how to conserve energy, how to make energy efficient products, and how to propagate these aspects. So another aspect of energy during this conflict war is energy can bring peace. I used to give this thought to the humanities student 7 years before in a presentations. Energy for peace. When we can have a peace in the world with energy, any youngster's mind can have a spark. When we are self-sufficient on energy, we are not dependent on any country on energy import, energy export. We will have in our backyard our energy generation. There can be no conflict, at least due to energy. Let's strive for energy for peace aspects. have more of renewable and other energy development and strengthen our country, and that can probably bring down the conflict, some part at least, which goes in the dynamics of energy access. So what is important is access to energy is important. Energy saved is energy generated. This chapter gives you the concept of how one can save energy, which indirectly mean energy generations. I think with these few words, I congratulate all those youngsters who have taken up the lead to do the chapter activity. Be vibrant, be inclusive of all your seniors, juniors and other, and go out, seek out others, experts, whoever happen to visit the Pondicherry or nearby, bring them as part of the chapter and be on your own in propagating the ideas of the chapter. I wish all of you the best and in this success of this professional activity, and let many more professional activity be instilled in our institutions in days to come. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Now I like to invite Dr. K. Karthik Selvakumar, Faculty Advisor, Pondicherry University, and ISHRAE Student Subchapter to deliver the vote of thanks. Sir, please.
Thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, for giving me the opportunity to start the chapter. And I have to be thanked to our Director Studies, Professor K. Taranikar. So he was always instrumental to start all the program and supporting all activities. And once again, thanks to our Registrar, sir, and Director Studies and Director Culturals, Clement, sir. And apart from that, our university librarian, he always support us to providing the venue and everything in all ways. And after that, our dear family members of our Department of Green Energy, our respected Professor Jafar Ali sir, and our head of the department, Professor Arun Prasad, and Sri Kumar sir, and all other Professor Elumali sir. So all of the faculty members, Jaiswal sir, and apart from that, I have to thank our student participants. They were interested to start the chapter and they want to grow. When they need something, so their interest make us to work more. So we have to think about students. When the students asking more, what you have to do for us. So we have to work more on that. So in that part, this chapter has been started. It is a beginning of this chapter in our university. So like Professor Jafar sir told, many more students will come and part of this chapter and will benefited. And once again, I thank all the management, all the members of EMRC also. EMRC also, whenever we call, they will cover the program and they will do it. So it is a more supporting in all the way and publishing the event. So more participants and more members will be benefited out of it. And hereafter, main thanks to the team of ISHRAE Puducherry subchapter. So Tyagarajan sir, president, and all other members, and from Shield groups, Sriram sir, Murugavel sir, and all other president-elect and all other subchapter members. I have to thank once again for arranging this wonderful program and arranging the wonderful shield and everything. Thank you once again. Thank you so much.